Okay, we're at day 19. Welcome back, day 19 of the 10K and 30-day challenge. And today we're going to dive into a strategy that will get you directly to the decision maker. This particular strategy, I was able to make $5,000 in just one day. So if you are looking for a really strong, really effective, precise, and impactful strategy, this is the one for you because I can tell you right now, this is one of my go to strategies when I need to bring in quick money into my business. So today is day 19. If you have not done the previous days, please go back and do the previous days because I'm telling you, it's the build up. And by the end of the 30 days, if you've tried all of these strategies and you're consistently putting them into play, you will see that you have made money. We've had mad people already to make 10K, to make 5K, to make 3K, to make 2,700, 2,200. We had someone to make $750. And these are all dollar amounts that they were not bringing into their household before now. So so the strategy that I'm going to share with you is a LinkedIn strategy because I want you to start thinking of LinkedIn as an ocean. An ocean is abundant. There is no, limit to it. There is no lack of water. So there is a lot of potential in this ocean that we call LinkedIn. But this is what I want you to think about. Most people, they're going to go in and fish with nets and they just hope to catch anything that comes their way, but not us. Today, I'm going to show you how to fish with a spear. You're going to target the fish that you want and you're going to work to get the most valuable catches that are direct and efficient. So, this is what I want you to consider because I want to paint the picture for you. And I want you to really understand what consulting and selling and creating income is really like. So, I want to share with you just real quick, hang in there with me because I'm going to give you a direct strategy. The parable of the farmer who spent, years sowing seeds in the same old patch of land. He was using the same methods he always used, and he was hoping for better crops each season. And one day the neighbor came over and suggested that he try a different part of his land and use a new type of seed and a new method. Now, the farmer was really reluctant at first, but the farmer thought to himself, well, what do I have to lose? I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't nothing working over here. Let me go ahead and try what it is that my neighbor is saying. So that season, he tried the new approach in a small section, just a small portion of the field, kind of like just trying it out. But he continued to do the thing that he was doing in his normal field. And to his surprise, that new patch produced twice as much as any of the previous yield. And so from then on, the farmer adopted new strategies every season, each time reaping larger and more bountiful harvests. So, why am I telling you this? Like our farmer, you got a fertile field in LinkedIn. And by using a strategic approach, which is targeting decision makers directly and asking them an engaging question, you're planting seeds in a new, really a more productive way. So ask yourself, what do you have to lose by trying this method before you talk yourself out of it? And remind yourself that the worst thing that they can say is no, you don't know these people. So how is that hurting you? But if they say yes, you could have a harvest and a new opportunity. Okay. So let me give you the direct strategy. So, first of all, if you don't have pen and paper, go get pen and paper because I'm going to give you a direct strategy that you need to do the steps that I'm about to give you. So, pause me, go get pen and paper, write down the steps so that you can do this, or pull up another screen and pull up LinkedIn and follow the steps that I'm about to give you. I'm sorry I couldn't do it where you could see me work through it as well. So I want you to go to LinkedIn, go to your LinkedIn, log in, get logged in. As you log in, you're going to see a search bar, the little magnifying glass and the search bar. You're going to put in the word principles with the PALS at the end. Principles. That's going, and then once you put that in, I know once I put it in, it brought up 6.5 million principles. So it said, hey, we got 6.5 million principles who are on this LinkedIn app. And so then, oh, wait, go back. When you put in principles, you do have to refine your search to people. So it's going to ask you, are you looking for principal jobs, principal groups, principal, people. So you do want to focus on people. So make sure that you click people, and then it's going to bring up all of the names of principals who are people. Okay. So then you want to refine your search. So once that list comes up, again, when I put it in, it brought up 6.5 million. It was like 6,550,000 principals. So then I needed to refine it because that was too many. So you go to the right end and there's a filter key, and that use filter to the option to narrow down your search by location. So I did for Missouri. So when I filtered down for the entire state of Missouri, it then brought me down to 6,000. No, it was 32,000 principals. It brought me to 32,000 principals. Now, the specificity is your strategic advantage, okay? So you want to do it for your state. And it even offered me the greater St. Louis area if I wanted to narrow it down even more. And it probably would have brought it down to 1,000 or 2,000, something like that. So you want to use this strategy to your advantage because you want to do targeted and potentially fruitful principles. Okay, so then it's going to ask you, do you want to connect? Yeah, you want to connect. So when sending a connection request, it's going to ask you, do you want to add a note? Well, of course, we want to add the note because these people don't know you and they're more likely to accept the connection if you put some type of note on there. Now, if it's a neighboring school, you might say, um, I met you at this event, or I'm in your neighboring district, or I previously worked in this district, or anything that you can do or say in that note to make a connection. So that's that first touch. And you can only do that for 5 on the free account. So if you're on the free account, you can only send a note to 5 principals, but you can still connect to more than that. So I would definitely say connect to more of them. Okay, now once they accept your connection, and remember, everybody's not on LinkedIn every day, but for the people who are on LinkedIn, like me, I don't get on every day. I do try to get on at least once a week, but more reasonably, I get on LinkedIn every single month, but I'm definitely not on there every day, and I'm definitely not on there every week, but I do check in a couple of times a month. And I have connections, and I just accept the connections because it's somebody who obviously is in my world, and I want to connect with them whether I know them or not. So don't be afraid to make the connection. So when you make the connection and they accept it, then you're going to send a message. And that first message should be a precise question related to the challenge that they might be facing. This is your hook. It's simple, it's direct, and it opens the door to meaningful conversation. Let me give you an example. So I pulled up all of those principals who are in the state of Missouri, and I can send notes to 5 of them, but the rest of them I can just connect. And I would probably try to do 25 a day or something like that so that I don't get put into the category of spamming people. So I would try to connect to 25 a day to try to connect to maybe 200 or 300 in a month. Okay. The bigger the number, the more likely you'll get your yes. If you only connect to 5 people in a month, that's not enough. You need more than 5. Okay. And if we want to be realistic, let's work to do 5 per day. If we do 5 a day, every day, and all you're doing is going through this process again on LinkedIn. It'll take you 10 minutes, connect. The next day, come back, you know where you stopped at that day, connect. The next day, come back, 5 again, connect. Okay, anyway. So then they're going to accept your connection. Some days you're going to come back on. You're going to use the same question, whatever your area of specialty is. So like for me, mine is going to say something like, do you have first year principals or new leaders who have had some struggles during first semester? That's all I'm asking. They're either going to say yes or no, or they're going to ignore it. If they say no, they have all veteran principals. That's amazing. Keep doing the amazing work that you're doing. If they say, yes, I do, then now we can begin the conversation. They've invited me into a conversation. Maybe you do work with 3rd grade teachers. So you might say something like, or your 3rd grade teachers fully prepared for state testing in May? Do you feel confident that your 3rd grade team will get more than 60% proficiency for student testing in May? One question, one question. It is a question that directly talks about the challenge that they are having, okay? Nothing else. Really simple. It needs to be a question where they can respond yes or no. If they respond no, you haven't lost anything. If they respond yes, they're inviting you to tell them about your service. And so when I did this strategy, I sent out, do you have any new leaders who are having a bit of a struggle this first semester getting acclimated? Some people ignored, some people said no, all veteran leaders, but I had about 5 people to say yes. When they said yes, I sent back. I told them who I was, what I do, and if we can set up a chat to be able to get their new leaders some personalized support from a principal who has done turnaround, who's dealt with merging buildings, and who has also been award winning. And they set up the call. I was able to do some support for a principal. It paid me $5,000. It was a quick turnaround. That's what you need to do. So you want to maximize your outreach. So let me tell you this, if you are limited by LinkedIn's restriction on the free accounts, you can consider upgrading to trying the free trial of the Sales Navigator. They'll give you a free trial for 30 days, and that will allow you to do a lot more. And then at the end of the 30 days, you can cancel. Would I pay the $119 to continue the Sales Navigator? Absolutely not. But you can absolutely use it for 30 days, set a timer in your phone on the calendar to remind you 3 days before. And when I set my timer to cancel, I do it for 5 days before, 3 days before, 1 day before, and then that day of, that's constantly reminding me to cancel my LinkedIn subscription, so that if I forget it on that 5th day, I still got the 3rd day. But on that last day, oh, it's getting canceled because they're not putting that $119 charge on my credit card. So take this strategy to heart. Try it out by connecting with 5 principals today. Your call to action today is to use this strategy and connect with 5 people. Come up with your compelling question that addresses the challenge that you solve. And I want you to think about this method and watch your efforts flourish, because there are opportunities that are waiting for you. And also tell us in the comments what your results are. Tell us in the comments what your results are. So again, we're in day 19. Lots of opportunities available for you. Let's make this happen. This is a direct strategy. I've given you the direct strategy to use. This is a go-to for me, and it should be a go-to for you. But you won't know if you don't try it. And remember, you got to build the reps. You can't just do it for one day and then think you're done. You got to do it and build the number. Everything is about math, folks. You can make the money, but you cannot think that somebody's going to pay you $5,000. This is the mindset that I had. I said, okay, I'm going to do this strategy and I'm going to do it until it works. And it didn't even take me 30 days. It did not take me 30 days, but I did have to be consistent for about 7 to 10 days. Now, I was able to get my first hit from it in 7 to 10 days. But in those 7 to 10 days, I sent out nearly 100 invites. You see what I'm saying? So the higher the number, the higher your chances are. And again, get out of your feelings. Stop thinking, I don't want them to think that I'm bothering them. I don't want them to think that I'm begging. No, you have a service that you provide and a solution that you help people with, and you are using your gift to help other people. They are looking for you. They just don't know where you are. Your goal is to bring additional income into your household. So your service may not be $5,000. Yours may be more, maybe less. I can tell you what, if you have a PDR training that you're doing for $2,500, $1,800, $1,200, $2,900, whatever the price is, pitch it. Stop being scared. Stop worrying about what people are going to think. Stop wondering if it's going to work. Just do it. You have nothing to lose. Right now, you don't have $10,000. I'm giving you an opportunity to make $10,000. Stop talking yourself out of opportunities, because this is an opportunity that is available and that is waiting for you. It's a direct strategy. People charge y'all $10,000, $15,000, $8,000, $5,000 for these free strategies that I'm giving you, because I want you to see that you can make money without having to go to a second job. You can use the skills, the expertise, the training that you already have to make money. If you are not working in a school and you want to connect with a community-based organization, it's the same thing. You're looking for the director, you're looking for the chairperson, whatever the title of the role is. If you're looking for a board member, if you're looking for a coach, it's the same strategy. It's just that you're using a word other than principal. If you're looking for the athletic director, if you're looking for the school counselor, whatever you're looking for, they are on LinkedIn if they are professionals. If you're looking to target sororities and fraternities, put it in that search bar. It's going to bring you up a list. I'm telling you, I don't have too many people make too much money using this one strategy. And I'm giving it to you for free. But are you going to follow through and use it? And tell me in the comments how it worked for you. Y'all, I'm so happy to be back. I'll talk to y'all later.